Take a look at that, what a beauty. I've just gone and bought this, just picked it up. I've got to say, it drives absolutely amazing. It drives a lot better than it looks, let's put it that way. But before we talk about this, let's talk about the Sprinter. Now, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody that took part in the raffle for Proud Mary. That raffle has gone ahead. We do have a winner and he will be picking the van up later on this week. But first, like I say, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone that took part in that, especially because it meant you've got faith in me, and that really does mean a lot to me. And without you having that faith and that trust in me, none of this would be possible. I would not be able to do any of this. So I want to say a heartfelt thank you to everyone. And congratulations to Robert, who has actually won the Mercedes Sprinter camper van. Proud Mary. Congratulations, buddy. Look forward to meeting you. Now, back to the mystery machine. I'm not going to call it a mystery machine. Yeah, long story short, I used to have one of these years ago. Absolutely loved it. I sold it because I couldn't stand up in it. And I regret selling that van. I've wanted another one ever since. But I wanted one as old as possible, with as little mileage as possible. Now, despite its looks, on the outside it does look a bit funky, but let me show you the inside. It is like brand new still. It's unbelievable. I'm so excited for this van, despite its looks. I've got big plans for it. It's not going to carry on looking like this. There's no way I'm going to drive it around looking like this. But yeah, like I say, let's take a look inside and I'll show you what. So let's take it outside and I'll show you why I'm so excited about this van. Bear with me, you're going to understand. Starts like a car for a start off. Right, let's get it outside. There we go. Out in the daylight. Right, switch it off so you can actually hear me. Okay, first of all, yeah, it's done 108,000 miles. I've got all the books, all the original handbooks with service history as well. All the old MOTs to prove the mileage is right. Let's just do that. I don't want to lose that. So here's an example. So, and all the telltale signs are here in the cab that this mileage is correct. I mean, just take a look at this seat. It is like brand new. It doesn't look like it's hardly been sat in. The seat belt, there's no fraying on it at all. Both belts actually, even the passenger seat belt, look at that. It is like new still. And let's not forget the driver's seat belt. Look at this. It is literally, looks brand new. And also the steering wheel is like, there's no signs of wear on the steering wheel. You can still see the pattern, the grain of the steering wheel if you like. You can see it there, look at that. The dashboard is unmolested. It's still got the original stereo. There's no switches been added. There is a little alarm button here. But here's the most important thing. Look at the mileage, 108,000 miles. What an absolute find. It's got to be the find of a lifetime. I mean, let me get out, I'll show you the driver's seat. Take a look at the driver's seat, look at that. Well, it's a little bit wobbly there, but all the foam is good. All the foam is good there, the pattern is nice, the pedals, all the rubbers on the pedals are good. And I've got to say, not only the interior that is spotless, take a look under the bonnet, just check this out. I mean, even the Jubilee clips look brand spanking new. Look how clean that is. The rocker cover gasket, there's no rust at all. All the pipes are good. All right, the brake reservoir, someone's overfilled this and they've got brake fluid over the vacuum reservoir and made that go a bit rusty, but that's pretty standard. Most engines I've seen, the thing that looks like a frying pan has always gone rusty. Look how clean. Look at the washer bottle, it looks brand new. You can tell I'm excited, can't you? All these pipes, they look new still. It's even got a built-in voltage sensing relay ready for the 12 volt system that's inside the van. Just take a look at that. Even right down there, it's all nice and clean. The fuel pump, we've got new belts as well. There's a new water pump belt, there's a new alternator belt. I'm just wondering if the cam belt's been changed. I'll need to take the cover off and have a look, but not today. Look at it, it's absolutely spotless. I've got to say, it drives absolutely faultless, flawlessly. The clutch is good, the CV joints, everything drives just like it should, like a car, like a van that's only done 100,000 miles. Now I know you're worried about rust, right, which is a big issue for these. After all, this was born in the year 2000, so it is 26 years old. And a big problem with these is the front scuttle panel. Look, it's dirty, but there's no rust along here. Absolutely spotless, because usually they go rusty all along here and around here. Anybody that's got an old T4 will tell you this is the biggest issue, the scuttle, and also the rear hangers at the back, which are these down here. Under here, these are the rear hangers. It's got a bit of rust, but they're solid. They're not gone at all. The sills, look at that. No rust along the sills. There's a little bit up there on the front arch, but that's pretty common for these. But it is only surface rust. There's no rust underneath here. Under here there's no rust. You get the picture. It's pretty rust free. That's why I'm so excited. Also, it's already got a camper van interior. Let me show you. Oh, there is one weird thing about it, and it's got a white tailgate. But that's alright, so I'm going to paint it anyway. It's got curtains, nice curtains in the door, look at them, absolutely lovely. And here is the interior. It's a bit basic, got a slide out bed. Nice thing about this slide out bed is one of my most watched videos on my YouTube channel. I show people how to make a slide out bed, and it looks like whoever built this bed has watched my video, because it is exactly the same as the design that I came up with to make a slide out bed. So I'm quite chuffed about that. So the previous owner potentially saw my video and copied my slide out bed. It is basic, but it's all there. Let's get that out of the way. Let's jump inside. So we've got our slide out bed with cupboard space. We've got this nice cupboard here, which I'm probably going to make a little bit bigger, because the only thing inside here at the moment, so we've got a leisure battery in there, lead acid, all old school stuff, nice and reliable. This top I'm not too keen about. It looks like it's made out of floorboards, or sorry, scaffold boards on top of here. It is very basic build. I will be redoing all of this, most of it. Maybe potentially just take it all out and start again. But it's made out of good solid plywood, and like I say, this bed is perfect. Now you're probably wondering why have I gone and bought a tiny little van like this when I've got a huge van like that? Simple fact of the matter is, I like to go treasure hunting. I like to do a little bit of metal detecting. Now this is okay if I go on a field doing relic hunting, but if I want to go to the beach and do a bit of treasure hunting, as we all know, in the UK, going anywhere near Devon or Cornwall in a van like this, it's pretty hard work to even find somewhere to park, let alone drive around. So the idea is this is going to become my weekend van for when I want to go treasure hunting. My little day van, if you like. So when I go on a weekend hunt, we'll take the big van to the fields and camp out. If I want to go off for a day hunt, even if it's in a field or on a beach, I'll take the little van. And we do have a name for this, strangely enough. Me and Becky were sat up one evening talking about names for vans, and Becky come up with Road Toad. I'm like, oh no, I can't call it a toad, I can't call my van a toad. But now when I pick this up, it's got a toad alarm, so you could say the name has stuck. So I'd like to introduce you to the new member of the fleet of the Big Van Small World family, the Road Toad. So there it is. Now I'm going to do some work on it today. We're going to start on the bodywork, get it painted before I even drive this on the road. I'm not driving that on the road with that nice fancy paintwork. I'm not going to say it's horrible, because someone put a lot of love and a lot of care into painting this van. It's just not a bit of me. I'm going to paint it the same colour, and I've used the same sort of decor, if you like, as Dragonfly. So we've got Dragonfly, we've got the Road Toad. They're both going to be my treasure hunting vehicles and exploration vehicles, if you like. So there you are. That's you, bang up to date. We've got the new project. I'm not going to rush this. I will take my time, but I really want to get it on the road, get it drivable, so I can drive this on a daily basis, so I don't have to carry on driving Dragonfly on a daily basis. There are still some things I need to do on Dragonfly. I want to change the brakes, the front brakes, discs, pads, calipers, all that kind of stuff. There's a bit of rust at the back I want to take care of. You get the picture. I need to do some more work on Dragonfly, hence the Road Toad is going to come into play. Plus, that's a lot cheaper to run than Dragonfly. So there you go. Hopefully you found this video mildly entertaining, slightly informative. If you did, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see me transform this rather unique looking T4 into something even more unique, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you won't miss me turning this rather unique T4 into something rather special. Thanks for watching, and ta-ra for now.